All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Rush Sports Broadcasting here, bringing you the Ashburn Xtreme versus the Reston Raiders in CBHL competition. Getting ready. Ashburn is. We're on a little bit late today. Game before us, and the game before that, all ran a little bit behind. So we're running about 20 minutes behind, but they're cutting the ice. Teams are a bit to get on the ice, and they will be with us and starting their warm-ups here in the next few minutes. So stay tuned to Run Sports Broadcasting, and I'll be right back with you for Ashburn hosting the Reston Raiders. All right, so the Ashburn Xtreme and the Reston Raiders are on the ice. We will be getting ready for some hockey here in about 3 minutes. So Ashburn comes into this ranked number 10th in the state, number 237 double A nationwide right now. Reston Raiders are sitting number 9, and I believe number 2. A little bit was higher. Still a little bit higher ranked than Ashburn. They close competition and these are easy things to close to that. So we look forward to a great game. Stick with us here on Blood Sports Broadcasting. We'll be back with you here in a few moments. I know we lost the feed for just a second there, but hang out and I'll have your feed right back to you. All right, we're working through a little bit of audio, video issue over here. As the camera came unplugged, I'm working on it. Give me 1 second. But I will give you some audio with it. So the last play was won by Reston. Reston took it in, lost an edge, play off the goaltender here for Thomas DeVos is in net for Ashburn today. Now, through the four corner and getting it out of the zone of Ashburn, if that whistle, that puck was dropped inside the Ashburn zone. Reston, now inside their own zone, can't quite clear as Kyle gets that one through and over to the side. A shot on goal and saved by the netminder for Reston. And we'll get a face-off up to the right of the Reston netminder. Won by Rutherford. Back to Morris. Morris takes a shot. That shot and goes wide. I'm sorry, that's not Morris. That was the muscle. And now whistle as the puck went out of play. Give me 1 second. We're almost back with video, guys. And we're back. Right here. So face-off coming right out. Rutherford wins that face-off. Gets it into the zone. And it is sent down. Reston's going to go ahead and retrieve. Checked up off the play by Rutherford. And sent all the way back around. But not out. Held at the line by Cervato. Cervato sends a shot towards the net. That's saved by the netminder. He sends it out. But not able to get it out. Now Rutherford back into the corner. In the corner looking for it. Gets it up the lead. But not able to get it out. And sending it all the way out, and it comes down, but not all too far. We're still in the neutral zone. Now Ratterman sends it in, and Ashburn will go get a change as Reston goes ahead and recovers. All the way down, no icing. I'm not sure why that wasn't icing, but no icing as it is called off. Now being sent up, tipped. And that is going to be icing, as that was tipped on this side of the red line. And now going to be face off back inside the Ashburn zone. With 15:20 remaining here in the first period, still a 0-0 game. Now Murphy's in for this face off for Ashburn. He ties it up, taken forward by Ryan. Ryan tries to get it out, can't quite get it out. And now Voltima sends it around. He sends it around with Donovan. Donovan on the near side. Tries to get it around, can't. Now behind his net, Voltima recovers. Murphy with it, up to Donovan along the boards, trying to get out of the zone, held in by Reston. Now blocked out front by Van Benton. Now behind the net for Voltima. And Feliciano looking to get it out. Finally does get out to Ryan. Ryan coming in with Murphy. He's got Murphy with him. Sending it towards the net, not able to get it in. There's a shot and a goal. The original shot was saved by the netminder, but the rebound was just sitting there, and that was put in by Feliciano. I think. Donovan put that in. Donovan put that in. Donovan to Murphy. So Donovan with the goal from Murphy, and that'll put Ashburn up by a score of 0-0. That face-off taken and won by Ashburn. And then sent down. Now behind the net. Sorry, still working through some video issues here, guys. All right, so that shot on by Morse. Now into the corner. Wu gets it into the far side corner. Now near side. Looking. Ryan. Ryan sends it around behind for Wu. Wu checked up off the play, but he still maintains possession behind the net. He's got that and a host of Reston players trying to wrestle it away from him. Now, with it in the corner, Ryan. That's Feliciano. Feliciano with it. He gets it around for Wu. Wu sends it down to the other corner. No one there. The Reston's going to go ahead and break it out. It's working out the center, but it won't go much farther than that. Let's take it right back by Ashburn. They're now working their way up with Wu to Feliciano. That's onside at the line. As they come through. Now Reston. Reston working their way out of the zone. O'Neal watching number 17. Shot towards the net. That goes wide. It goes into the far side corner and right back up O'Neal. O'Neal gets it up for Feliciano. Feliciano tips it forward looking for O'Neal, but it's misses. The Reston's going to get it at center. They come back, taken by Redditch at center, and now pass across to Butzel. No call coming on what could have possibly been a trip. And then it's up to center. Looking the way through, trying to get across. And now into the zone, Reston. Reston going wide. Looking behind the net now. Checked up off the play there by Redditch. And now out of the zone. And that's not going to get far enough for icing. So they will have to go ahead and recover it. Reston does. But they are not able to clear zone. Cal tries to hold it in. He overskated it though. But it's kept in there by Rubenstein. Rubenstein giving a chase to it. Now O'Neal. O'Neal in the near side corner. Takes it down low. Looks to the middle. Sends it towards the net. It's free. That's two shots there by Rubenstein. Didn't quite get in though. And now held in by Strabusel. He sends it back towards the net. Now behind the net. Looking to get it around. Can't quite get out, and Strabusel not able to hold it. Brevitt's going to get there trying to win the race to Reston. Reston does push it into the zone, but not far enough, and it gets up to O'Neal, and O'Neal's going to dump that in. Now, Rutherford's getting chased behind the net for Aston. To the middle. The line. Stepped in at the line there by Voltima. Held in along the board by Voltima. He sits there, gets it around, looking for Raderman. Raderman now sending it toward the net, tipped on by Leeds. Held in at the line by Voltima. Voltima sends it around. Rutherford sends it around the Leeds. Gets low. Now back to Raderman. Now, Rubenstein, excuse me. And that is held on to by the netminder. And face off to the right of the Reston goal. That one is up 1-0 here with 11:27 remaining. That face-off won by Reston. Reston working their way down the ice. Getting it up, Donovan. Donovan coming across hard. Gets it up to Feliciano. Feliciano gets it into the zone. He's going to chase it behind the net. Now working his way behind the net. Murphy. So Feliciano out front. Feliciano takes the backhander that's left down by the netfinder for Reston. For a face-off to the right of the Reston goal. 11:03 remaining here in the first period. Ashburn up 1-0. Now Murphy with that face-off. He wins that and gets it back to Ryan. Ryan now working low. Trying to get it out of it, gets it here now on the near side corner. Sends it out to Murphy. Murphy tries to center for Ryan, but is intercepted by the defense. Defense looking to clear the zone. They do finally get it out to center. Now, Vasilevsky gets it up to Ryan. Ryan checked up off play right at the line. But holds the line with Feliciano. It's not towards the net. He's not to Ryan holds that line, comes in with the shot that's held onto by the netminder, and face-off coming up to the right of the Reston goal. Now that face-off, won by Feliciano. He gets it over to Sir Butzel to Redditch. Redditch dumps it in for Wu. Wu sending it behind the net for Feliciano. Sits out front for, or that was Leeds. Leeds double shifting out there. Sending hit out for Feliciano. King play. Wu tries to get that through on center, but that is offsides at the line. And we'll get a face-off here at neutral. Sorry, got a bee flying around here. There's a face-off, won by Ashburn. That's Feliciano. It goes all the way back into the zone, though. Redditch is going to go ahead and retrieve it. Now, sent out by Redditch. Comes all the way down and too far. That's icing. And we will get a face-off right there inside of the Ashburn. Now Kyle in for this face-off for Ashburn. He wins that back for Donovan, sends it up, looking for O'Neal. O'Neal giving chase, trying to make sure it's not icing, but it does get just too far. He almost made it. But we'll do it again. Got it. So Ashburn is without Constar in this game. He's that fighting last weekend. So yeah, he actually has to sit up the next two CBHL games. That is I think in Ashburn based on going back down to the other end. So Conchar is not here today for this game. He will be available for the game tomorrow. So we look forward to having him back on the ice. The face-off won by Ashburn, shot towards the net. They're both with the save with the blocker. That's only the second shot that he's faced so far today. So, so defensively, keeping the puck wider than that. All right, so Ashburn with it back, regrouping in their own zone. There's Kyle. Kyle looking. He sends it up, looking for O'Neal, but couldn't quite get his stick on it, and that will be face off. We're back inside the Ashburn zone yet again. I run it forth in for this face off for Ashburn. Rutherford ties it up and wins it back. He gets back to Apostolescu. Apostolescu sending it around to the far side boards. And finally, he does get out. And Radaman just out of his reach on that tip pass. Looking to get it through. Tipped up, recovered by Apostolescu. Apostolescu sending it up to Radaman. Now Rutherford with it. Rutherford sending it up the ice. Now jump back in by Reston. Chase being given by Morse. Morse sends that around for Leeds. Leeds sends it up for Rutherford. Rutherford checked up off the puck. He fights through. So Leeds comes in with the puck. He's got Rutherford through the hit. So it goes high up into the net. Behind the Rutherford takes a shot towards the net. I don't know if the side pass or trying to get a shot off the backside of the goal there. Now Leeds with it. Leeds will dump it in and dumps it in on net, so no icing. So we'll continue to play it after we get their change. Play here. And Reston now coming through center inside the offensive zone, around behind. Stopped there by Stabustle. Stabustle going to go ahead and try to get it up to Donovan. Donovan sending it up and doesn't get quite caught out of his zone though. There's a shot. He's checked off that play. Now Murphy sends it in off of Ryan. Ryan trying to get deeper, but taken by Reston. Sent it back. Now Murphy with it. Murphy in center. Murphy trying to get it out of his zone. He sends it back across for Donovan. Stabustle, excuse me. Stabustle looks at Donovan. Trying to hold it on. That does get out of the zone there. And back out to center as Ashburn looks to his group. Now being sent up. Trying to give it out. Now Donovan does. He gets it deep into the near side corner. Shot towards the net. And there's a Reston plays down. And now it's a pass Revich. Now partial break for Reston. But back checking to get there with Stabustle to stop that opportunity. Now sent in. Lou giving chase inside the Reston zone. He's got it in the near side corner. Looking to the middle. Tries to get it to Rutherford. And Rutherford not able to hold that pass. And now working their way into his zone. Now Luciano coming through. Working towards the net. And that'll give us a face off inside the Ashburn. We are down to 6:21 remaining here in the first period. Ashburn holding on to a 1-0 lead. Luciano in further take. He wins that one. cross for Ryan. Not able to get out, and now here comes Reston back 2-on-1. Not able to hold the pass on the 97 for Reston. And now trying to get it out of the zone. Hit towards the net, saved by DeVos. Another shot towards the net, saved by DeVos. He'll hold on, and that'll give us a face-off inside the to the left of the Ashburn net. Now that face-off won by Feliciano. Now finally sent out to center. And Cal not able to hold that. He tries to get there, now working his way towards the net. Saved by DeVos. Gets it out, but it's not going to be icing. They wave off the icing. I'm not sure why. I think he said that he thought it was tipped. I do not think it was tipped. Cal behind the net now. Looking towards the front of the net. Not able to get there. O'Neal with it now behind the net. Now back to Cal along the boards. Now Morse. Morse trying to hold. He does hold the line temporarily, but now out comes Reston as they send it down the ice. Recover it in his own zone by Apostle Esther. He sends it up, looking for Rubenstein. Rubenstein tries to tip it in, but it's taken by Reston. It kind of comes Reston 2-on-2 at the line. Looking to shot towards the net, and gloves down by the boat. And that'll give us a face-off inside the Ashburn goal. 5:11 remaining here in the first period. Ashburn holding on to 1-0 lead. Now in for this face-off, Rutherford. He wins that one back. Revit's going to get it. He sends it around looking for Lee. Lee sends it up. Intercepted there by Rutherford from neutral. He sends it up to Lee. Lee's working his way into the zone. Working his way low. Radiman now behind the net. Now Lee's with it behind the net. Trying to send it towards the net. Not able to get there. Taken by Radiman. Radiman trying to send it back. Rutherford sends it towards the net. Not able to get it to Leeds. Leeds trying to send it back. He sends it back to Rutherford. Rutherford behind the net. Tries to look out front for Radiman, but not able to get there as the defensive stick is right there. And now back comes Reston. Reston coming back at the line. Shot towards the net. Saved by DeVos. And gets out of the zone. And here's my Radiman. Square shot by Rutherford. And Radiman's going to dump it in and go off for a change. Now Ryan giving chase in the offensive zone. Ryan along the far side boards. Checked off the puck by Reston. Reston coming around behind their own net, looking to get breakout. Trying to get followed up, though. And Benton temporarily thought he held the line, but he did not. That did come out, and that will give us a face-off just outside the Reston goal. We are down to 3:57 remaining here in the first period. 1-0. And being for this face-off for Ashburn, he wins that back. Recovered there in his own zone by the team it over to Van Benton. Van Benton sends it up to Murphy. Murphy's trying to send it across to Ryan, but not able to get it to him. And now along the board, and now getting it deep into the zone. Resting with it though. Going along the far side boards, trying to get it out of the zone. Not able to. It's held by Murphy. Murphy trying to hold that line. Now Murphy, I'm sorry, that's Feliciano over there taking the shot towards the net. Now behind them into the near side corner, not able to get it by the defense. So Reston's still bottled up though in this corner over here. And now working their way out. Sending it out of the zone, held onto by Voltima. Voltima sends it back for Van Benton. Van Benton sending it up to Donovan. Donovan, they're going to get his way through. That puck gets squeezed through, but not able to. So now Murphy with it. Murphy coming out of the corner, looks to the front for Donovan. He couldn't quite get a shot off. Now he was checked into the net. He was checked into the net was 71. I'm not sure what the stoppage was. Looks like the net is off. But I'm not sure what it. So anyway, face off, won by Reston. Reston working their way out to the center. Now coming in low. Takes a shot towards the net, not able to quite get out there. And here comes O'Neal. O'Neal coming up. He gets checked up off the puck at the red line. And back comes the Reston. Reston now going to regroup in their own zone. Sent back to the center and jumps in. Not far enough for icing. They were on the other side. Everybody was outside, so we're still with it here now. Now behind the net, Reston. Reston looking, trying to finish to the point. Kept in at the line by number 80. Shot towards the net that goes wide. Tipped out of the zone by Rubenstein. Now O'Neal coming back, trying to get her off the Reston. And since then, and that's all the way down. Not icing. Now it sits around along the far side boards. Back comes Reston. Reston taking a shot that goes wide of the net. And now Morris. Morris looking up, trying to hit Rubenstein. Rubenstein passes intercepted and tipped in, and now here it comes back. Working its way through, looking for Reston. Reston will dump it in now, and they will go out for a change. Back behind. Sabustle. Now move with it. Move, sending it up, looking for Feliciano. Couldn't quite get there. Now behind the net, trying to get it out. Held in at the line, though, by Reston. Now back comes Feliciano. He's coming back, looking up, trying to get it up for Donovan. Donovan working his way through. He's trying to try to get it across the Feliciano. He's checked up off the play. And the puck comes back out to center. Rabbits with it. Rabbits gets it over to Volcano. Volcano gets it up to move. Oh, just offside at the line. And that'll give us a face-off. Just inside the Reston zone. We're down to 40 seconds remaining here in the first period. Ashburn won. Right? Reston. Rutherford's there for that face-off. He wins it over, clinging to Matterman. Now, sorry about that. Now Rutherford's holding the line. He sends it back. He's checked up off the puck. Working his way through and sent in, but just offsides as he tries to hold that line. And we'll get another face-off here inside. Just outside. 25 seconds. Plenty of time to work with. Okay. Now Rutherford. He ties it up. Trying to get it to Ratterman. It's still on the feet. And now finally taken by Ashburn. Lead sends it in, but tipped right back out by Reston. Sends across there. Then Bent sends it up to Rutherford. Rutherford working his way into the zone. Now trying to hold the line. It does come out, but it's right as the period expires. So that will be it for the first period. So after one period, shots on goal, Ashburn 9. Ashburn 9 and Reston 7. Ashburn up, 1-0 on the goal from Donovan. The assist from Donovan. Stick with us, and we'll be right back with the second period in just a moment. Right back for the second period. The refs are ready. Teams are ready, and the puck is dropped. And that face-off is taken by Reston. Reston now pushing it down into the Ashburn zone. Behind the Ashburn net. It sends around as Morse. Sends it around. Trying to set it up was Donovan. Tried to hit Ryan, but wasn't quite able to get there. And back out to his own zone, looking to reset. Sent up by Morse to Ryan. Ryan dumps it in. Murphy giving chase. Now Apostolescu holding the line, sends it towards the net, saved by the netminder. They're now on the near side board, working their way out is Reston. And then they get it back into the Ashburn zone. More so he sends it back up, looking for Ryan. And offside. This is the second period. Talking to you. Ashburn moving right to left on your radio dial, if you will, if you are listening but not watching. All right, Kyle in for this faceoff. Kyle wins that back. Rubenstein gets it now and dumps it in. That's not far enough for icing. Oh, they are going to say it was far enough for icing. Okay, all right, so icing it is. Faceoff coming up inside the Ashburn zone. On that icing by Rubenstein. Face-off. Shot towards the net, blocked out front by the head of Cal. Reston takes it back, almost gets around the defense, couldn't quite, and now Cal's got it behind his own net. Looking up, he sends it all the way down. That will be icing. There's no question about that one. And now give us a face-off here to the right. Oh, Ashburn net by Thomas DeVoe. Right, Calvin for this face-off. Wins that one and sent out. It's right back in the rest of the left side. We're going to face off inside the Ashburn, or just outside the Ashburn. Face off, won by Cal, but taken by Reston right over there. So that's with it. He gets it up to Rubenstein. Rubenstein gets it to Cal. Cal working his way through center. He comes along the near side boards, trying to get around, cuts to the middle, around behind the net, shots it towards the net, but not able to get a stick on it. Was Rubenstein. He was out front, kept in though at the line by Buckle. Was holding that line, finally sent out by shot and a save on a breakaway for Reston. Now Rubenstein looking to break through. He takes a shot towards the net that goes wide. Now O'Neill comes it back to Rutherford. Rutherford toe drags around one, turns it back over behind the net for O'Neill. Now towards it, peeling back. Towards the net, Rubenstein. Rubenstein to Rutherford. Rutherford sends it back to O'Neill. O'Neill's got it in the corner. Sent towards the point. Kept in there by Van Bentley. They reset. Now looking his way through. Now Rutherford cutting his way. Oh, he tries to hit O'Neill. O'Neill couldn't quite put the stick to the pass. The team has sent it up to Rutherford. Rutherford can't quite hold on to it, but he gets it up to Lee. Lee dumps it in farther. Gets it around behind, looking for Radiman. Now Rutherford into the far side corner. He holds it in over there to Radiman. Now behind the net for Lee. Lee's looking to the middle. Rutherford with a shot. And a save and another shot and a goal. That goal was scored by Brett Leeds on the assist from Bryce Rutherford. And that'll make it 2-0 in favor of Ashburn. Face-off. He wins that face-off back. Send across the Leeds. Leeds sends it back to Voltima, who sends it into the Ashburn zone, into the Reston zone. Working their way through, trying to get it out. It is sent in offsides by the wrestling team, so that is why it is not offside at the line, even though Ashburn has 3 guys in the zone. Now releasing the puck. Taken. Sends it up for Ratterman, and that is going to be far enough for icing, and that will give us a face-off back inside the Ashburn zone. We're going to 13:37 staying here in the second period. Ashburn up 2-0. Face off. One. Sent around. Boom. Gets it out of the zone. Reston working for it. Can't quite get to it. And now looking back across. Here comes something. Sending it around, trying to get it out of the zone. It pops up off of a rested player and out of play. But I'm pretty sure they're going to call that face off inside the zone. And then we'll give it the face off right to the right. Thomas going to get that. Face off one tied up actually. Seattle taken by Reston. Reston with it now. Working through the middle. Now sent around behind. Watch there by Moore. Sent towards the net. Covered up by DeVos, and he'll hold on. And we'll get a face off here. Now to his left instead of his right. Now Murphy after this face off. He wins that back, gets it to Stabile. Stabile sending it around. Couldn't quite get it over the courts up there. Now to throw it to Justin. Now behind the net, looking for it. It comes out. That one was sneaky on the side of the net, but Ashburn able to get it out. Now it's sent all the way down, and that is going to be icing. And we will get another face off from inside the Ashburn. 12:47 here in a second. Still 2-0. Now this face off won by Reston. Sent towards the net, blocked down by that was going wide and was blocked down by DeVos, and he pulls it right in and holds on. But then that face off won by Reston, but taken by Ashburn. We're going to send it out, giving chase Ryan. Mr. Butler sends it up to Ryan. He gets it into the zone. And now sent out by Reston. They send it all the way down, and that is going to be icing. And face out back to the Reston zone. Lots of icings in this game so far. So let's try a little more fast here right now. Calvin for this face-off. I know. Find out the probably taken by Rubenstein for Ashburn. He sends it around. Trying to get it out of the zone, not able to. Well, they do now. Timber's got it now, and he regroups in his own zone, gets off the count. Down. Now back checking, gets it out of the zone, gets it up to Rubenstein. He kicks it forward. It's taken by Reston. Now Reston does send that one in offside. But they sent it offside. That save by the post. Here comes Cal. Cal trying to send it up. He gets it up for O'Neill. O'Neill takes it. And he makes a shot towards it. That goes wide. And that gets all the way around. So that's going to go fast all the way around to the basket. And just offside. That puck just came out. Otherwise, they had a 3-on-2. But nonetheless, offsides at the line would give us a face-off just outside the edge. What if we're getting this face-off? That one won by Reston. Reston gets it back. They send it down. Now behind it. Pass the rescue. Behind the net. Trying to recover for Ashburn. Trying to get it out. Looking for that breakout. Now leads. Leads this area with Redmond. Leads. Working his way up the far side boards. Leads towards the net for Radman couldn't quite get a stick on it. And back to the Reston coming forward. Good time. It's coming up the ghost. I'm going to put him for this face off to the right of his own net. He wins that one back. Gets it, trying to get it back, but it's lost by the defense in front. Now finally sent out. Leads looking to try and get her out. Can't quite get her out. Sits around behind the net by Morris. Morris looking to get it up. He sends it up right back to Reston inside the neutral zone. Now Ponce Reston. Sending it around. He gets it up to Radiman. Radiman trying to send it up. He's going to center. He's going to carry. And now set towards the net. Lee holds that one. Towards the net. Oh, Radiman with the face off, with the shot from the face-off shot, but did not go in. No, then at the line by Morris. Now Reston coming back. Reston dumps it in. They send it around to the other end. There's a pass to Reston. Pass to Reston sends it around. Leads. Leads sending it up. And the Griffins go down, and the other end is so good to it. And pass to Reston, sending it across the Morris. Morris sending it up, looking for the first Richard. And it's hit right back into the defensive end. Now, he's looking to get out. Still looking to get out. Now it does get out, but not able to do anything else with it. And finally, the back in Preston. Runs from the back. Coming up through at the line. Walk away by Apostle. And then step out. No good. They took the road by Reston. And now coming up the far side is Feliciano. He gets it up to Wu. Wu looking, trying to get towards the net. Can't quite get there. Get around. He sends it back towards the middle for Cal. Cal takes a shot towards the net. A shot and a save. Held on to by the netminder for Reston. And we'll get a face-off inside the Reston zone. 9:15 remaining here in the second period. Ashburn holding on to that 2-0 lead. Murphy in for this face-off. He ties it up. It's taken by Ryan. Ryan sending it around. Looking. Sends across. Gets through. And back around now. Reston trying to get it out of the zone. They send it up along the inside boards there. Just another extra bucket. Look for Ryan. He floats it into the zone. Onside. And Murphy couldn't quite hold the line, so they'll have to redo it. Now send it call. Murphy to Ryan. Ryan's going to dump it in. And Donovan going to chase into the far side corner. He's going to get there as the Reston player is overskating the puck. But now Reston looking to break out. Revitz dumps it in off of the stick of Donovan, so no icing. Now Ryan taking it into the zone along with Murphy. Murphy trying to hold the line. He doesn't. And back comes the 2-on-1 developing to Reston. Looking towards the net. I'll get there in a second. And then stick it up by the Mr. Russell. And not able to get a shot off. Now blocked in front by Revitz. Sent out by Donovan as he tries to get it out of the zone. He blocks that shot now. And finally does get out. Murphy's still giving chase. If Reston has it now, he takes it back and he's going to dump it in. And he'll get off for a change along with the rest of the forwards and defense. Now the offensive zone. Neal playing with full fortune to let it change. And now Rubenstein's out there to assist. Trying to get back. Kept in by Van Benton. Now across Rubenstein. Rubenstein looking to get that puck out. Hoover cuts in the middle. A shot towards the net. And not quite able to get it out. And now behind the net. And looks like there's going to be a penalty coming up on Cal for Nancy at 6. And they're going to call for nothing. Their first penalty of the game. Now put Reston on a power play. Yeah. That face on call by Reston. Reston working their way through. He's going to hold on to it. Almost lost it. Now sending towards the net. Here comes Reston. Reston moving their way through. Moving across. Shot towards the net. Save. Another save by the move. Trying to get it out. Reston really trying to work it hard on the power play, and it finally does get out. And there's a penalty coming up on Reston on the trip. And so that'll even things up at 4-on-4. Yep, they're calling it interference. But either way, interference trip, nonetheless, still a 2-minute penalty. And so Ashburn will be it'll be 4-on-4 for the next minute 29, and then Ashburn will have an abbreviated power play. Feliciano in for the faceoff. He wins it, sends it back across for Vasilescu. He tried to get over for Morris for Twitter. And now back to Wilson. Wilson coming back to speed. Shot towards the net. There goes high back to Lorda. Kept in at the line by Reston as they go ahead and get it deep into the corner. Now behind the net, taken by Morris. Morris looking up. He gets it up to Leeds. Leeds working his way through, coming. Looks back towards the middle. Gets it across to. I can't see who that was. It might have been Morris catching up. It was. Now back behind. Feliciano holds on to it. Feliciano. He's coming in with speed. He's got Leeds with him. He sends it towards the net. That face-off. That shot saved from the face-off. Now towards the net by Apostolescu, blocked out from the defense. Now he pitches in. Now behind the net, Apostolescu. Trying to get it through for Feliciano. Could not, and now here comes back Reston. Reston looking to break that. And that face-off will come all the way back down into the Reston end. 28 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4, and then we'll start the abbreviated power play for Ashburn. Now Rutherford. Here for this face-off. He wins that back. Tries to get it to Strabutko, but it's held up there by the official. And so he pushes it forward. Now it comes forever. Radish sends it through, and that gets tipped up by the defense and out of play. And that'll give us a face-off inside the Ashburn, or the Reston zone. 5:33 remaining here in the period. Still 2-0 Ashburn. Now Rutherford back in for his face-off. Ties it up. Taken by Reston. Reston sends it around. Trying to hold the line, Strabutko. Strabutko does. And checked up off the play, though. Now Radiman trying to get it through, but he can't hold his own. Now Radiman trying to send it up. Reston trying to get into the zone. They do. But take it right back by Rutherford. Now Rutherford's working his way back. He's coming in with speed. He sends it back. Looks towards the net. Held on to by the netminder as that trickles in. And that'll give us a face-off inside the Reston zone. Ashburn on a power play for the next 18 seconds. Barring a goal by it. Now Murphy in for the face-off. He wins it. He throws it back to Botima. Botima sends it forward. That cannon. Blocked out front by the defense. Gets into wearing shin pads. Now kept in towards the net. Shot. And a goal. That goal. Donovan to Ryan. So Ryan got the assist on Donovan's goal earlier in the game. Now, Donovan returns the favor. And that will put Ashburn up 3-0 with 4:53 remaining here in the second period. Now Murphy into the face-off. He wins that. He ties that face-off up. Now gets it up. He does get it to Donovan. Ryan sends it around. Now Donovan. Back behind the net for Ryan. Ryan sends it up to Van Benton, who holds the line. And now working his way towards the net. Donovan tries to toe drag around a couple. Doesn't quite get there. And Van Benton can't quite hold that line. Reston tries to get out. Now Murphy looking, sends it up and out of the zone. Now Ryan going to get chased. Sent up, can't hold it. And Reston now coming out as Ashburn holds it out. Coming across. Towards the net, saved by the Bulls. And that goes out of play, and that'll give us a face-off inside the Ashburn zone. You note that I was not as enthusiastic as I usually am, so I apologize. It's been a very late night every morning. There was some personal issues, so I apologize for that. I'll try to get a little more energy going here for the remainder of this game. All right, so in the corner there, here comes Rubenstein. Rubenstein working his way out to O'Neill. O'Neill getting through center, and that is going to be offsides as he overskates the puck, and that'll give us a face-off just side. We are down to 3:35 remaining here in second period. Ashburn Howland for this face-off now. Now ties that one up, gets it across to O'Neill. Trying to work in. Here comes Rubenstein. Rubenstein towards the net shot, and the puck is covered up by the netminder, and that gives the face off inside the zone. Now Rutherford in for the face off. Rutherford takes that, pushes it forward, gets it across the Leeds. Leeds couldn't quite make it happen. Radaman now. Radaman sends it through the crease, but Leeds couldn't get a stick down on that, and he was there. Now, pushing forward. He's got players with him, but it was going to be a 1-on-4. I don't think that was going to go very well. Now working his way out. Reston trying to get out. Reston's getting out of the zone. 2-10, that's all the way down. No, they were saying it was going to say it was tipped, but I don't think it was. Either way, that's not going to be icing. Back out the center is Reston. Reston looking on the field. Stick tied up and tripped up. And now put Reston on the penalty kill. And Ashburn on the power play with 2:37 remaining here in the second period. Face off to the left of the Reston goal. With 2:37 left in the second period. Buffalo's in for the face-off. Now Cal gets it. Cal sending it low. He sends it for O'Neill behind the net. O'Neill outside the net for Rubenstein. Rubenstein cross-check. No call coming. Shot towards the net. And that's a goal. Scored by Cal. And I believe there may be an assist to Rubenstein on that, but I'm not sure. But that goal is definitely Cal with a shot from the point that gets through the 5 holes. And that will put Ashburn up 2-0. And with that, Reston going to take a goalie change. Now Feliciano in for the face-off. He ties it up, taken by Reston though. Reston gets it into his own, but it's sent right back out by Wood. And then Reston comes right back with it. Now, O'Neill sends it into Wood. Wood dumps it into the zone. Really chase. Can't quite get out, and that is sent in offsides by Srebotzer. Srebotzer sent it in while he had players offsides. Excuse me. 2:02 remaining. Feliciano in for this face-off. He wins that back, gets it across to Srebotzer. Srebotzer tried to dump it in, but it's right out front by Reston. Reston with the 2-1 to double base. And shot. And a goal! So that goal scored by Reston. I didn't see who had it, but that block up front gave Reston the opportunity for the 2-on-1 break, and he made no mistake with that. I believe that was scored by number 93, but I can't see his number. So Murphy, and now Murphy wins that Face-off and taking that chance to Reston on Murphy, trying to work their way through. Murphy getting into the zone. Ryan missing that puck, and back comes Pomeroy for Reston. Sits in on side at the line. Trying to get through there. Shot towards the net. The puck is loose. Another save by DeVos. That's two quick saves from DeVos. And sent around. Now behind the net. And that is for sure going to be a 2-minute checking from behind. So that was a checking from behind call all day. So now Ashburn going to be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. There's a 10 and 14 remaining on the end of the second period. Ashburn is holding 4-1 lead right now. They're trying to win it back. But it's shot tipped aside by Rutherford. I think he got a piece of that. Now tipped out of the zone by Rutherford. As he goes ahead now, Reston looks to regroup. And they get it out to center. Now working their way through the zone. Shot towards the net. Saved by the Bulls. Blocked out front by Rutherford. Rutherford sends it out and gets it up looking for Leeds, but that's not going to get far enough for icing. 38 seconds remaining in the period. That is on the line as Reston keeps trying to work this power play. Checked up off the corner of Leeds as he tried to get it out of the zone. Now working it up out of the zone, and it does get out. Now, sits in on the 11. Behind. Trying to make sure he doesn't get anything else. Leeds getting it out. Rutherford, just misses it. Otherwise, he might have had a quick break. That shot towards the net, stick aside at the last minute. And that will end it for the second period with Ashburn up by a score of 4-1. 46 seconds remaining on their penalty kill. In that period, there were 11 shots on goal for Reston and 9 for Ashburn. So each has a 2-period total of 18. All right, ready to start the third period. Ashburn. Ryan wins that faceoff, gets it up through center, trying to get it out to the middle. Now it comes across, and 97 trying to get through. He misses the puck goal as he tries to shoot it towards the net. And it comes back to the point where it's held temporarily. Now, playing center field there is the netminder, Thomas DeVos, as that flew in through the air, was not knocked down. And that'll give us a face-off here to the left of the Xtreme goal and netminder Thomas DeVos. Now a face-off won by Ryan. 25 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Trying to get it out of the zone. Ryan working his way through. He does get it out. If he hurries, he might have a 2-on-1 opportunity, but he couldn't quite get there. And it's in across to Fairbairn. But he dumps it in and back out to center. Now Ryan with it. Ryan looking at the near side board. He gets it into the offensive zone. Working around behind. Donovan looking for him. Can't quite get to it. Now Reston trying to come back. That's sent down. Not going to be far enough for icing. Revich gets to it. Revich sends it. Fairbanks holds the line. Save by DeVos. Another save by DeVos. And a goal. Scored by Fairbanks. Sorry about that, guys. I went too far with the camera. And that will make it 4-2. Still in favor of Ashburn right now. But a couple of quick goals there. Now in for the face-off, Feliciano. He gets back. Sending it up, looking for Wu. Wu couldn't quite get a hold of that. And it gets sent out by Reston. Trying to work their way out. Tipped right back in by Feliciano, but then Reston trying to clear the zone. Sends it out of play, and that'll give us a face-off inside the Reston zone. 15:48 remaining in the game. Ashburn holding on to that 4-2 lead. Nico Feliciano in for the face-off. He wins that one back. He sends it around to Bultimer. Bultimer to Wu. Wu sidesteps one checker. Tries to get through. Now behind the net. Looking across. Behind to O'Neill. O'Neill sends it out front, looking for Feliciano. He couldn't quite pull the trigger as his stick was tied up. And now working his way through his Bultimer. Bultimer gets it back behind for O'Neill. O'Neill to Feliciano with the shot towards the net, blocked out front. And back comes Reston, trying to get through center. But poke checked away by Van Betten. But Reston will pick it up, coming back in to the offensive zone. Working around, trying to send it through. Can't quite get it out front, but they hold possession. Now back behind. O'Neill trying to get it out of the zone. Feliciano trying to get it out of the zone. Held by Reston. Lots of pressure now by Reston. Reston buzzing a little bit. Now checked up off the play by O'Neill. Now here comes Feliciano. Feliciano behind the play. Sends it out of the zone. Now O'Neill then loses the net and shot on goal, but saved by the netminder. Defenseman lost his footing as he was going back, and O'Neill just stepped right across it and went in, but he was too close. And the netminder didn't make a save. John Weaver from the back of this face up. Now that face off pushed forward by Rutherford to take it by Reston. Checked up off the play and sent towards and sent across. There's a bit of a high stick, not called. Now that's sent up by Reston, but it hits the rafters, and that will give us a face-off back inside the Reston zone. Face-off, won by Reston. Sent out. Followed the line by Apostolescu. Radaman behind the net. Leads behind the net. Now to Rutherford in the center. Rutherford tried to get it through. Couldn't quite get it to Leeds. Now looking out front. Tried to get it to Radaman, but it's blocked. And taken. And now Leeds with it. Leeds has it. And here comes a face-off coming up on Reston for roughing. And I'm not sure it was a pretty good coming up on Rutherford for roughing, but they blew the play dead when Reston had control of the puck. I'm not sure what the talks were. So face off one and sent all the way back down, but not icing. And so now going through, tipped out of the zone by Rubenstein. Now Rubenstein working his way forward. coming through, and not able to hold on. Now it's in front. Now Reston coming into the zone, sends it around. They come in the for it, and that's what it was. That's what it was, nothing on the clock. It's still coming in front of it. No combos. It's coming in that one. Okay, so the Steelers are going to finish. That's one of the things I said. And since we're going to set, the Steelers by now on the shot by the rebound from, I believe it was O'Neal. So that will put Ashburn up 5-2. Sorry, that was all happening as I was trying to figure out what the call was. But it is 5-2. So Ashburn, we got the delay. I'll just do more thing. All right. So we're back. So it's 5-2 Ashburn. Now I understand why now I understand why he blew the whistle and Reston actually got possession of it because he was calling bubble on that anyway. He just hit it for Donovan sending it into the zone. Sends around behind the net. Ryan tries to get it around. Now Reddish sends it towards the net. That's loose on the save. Now around behind. That's Donovan. Donovan sending it back down low for Feliciano. Feliciano back for Ryan. Ryan now coming out of the corner. He's in the corner with it. He's looking to come back. He comes behind the net. Sends it back for Feliciano. Feliciano behind the net now. Now into the near side corner. Coming across the center. Looks down low. Gets it for Ryan. Ryan couldn't quite get it past the defender when he tried to make that shot, and it's blocked out to center. Now Lewis gets it in for us. Revic with it in his own zone. Brown behind the net. Trying to get it out of the zone into the near side corner. Now Ryan. Ryan gets it up to Donovan. Donovan working his way through. Now Feliciano. He can start towards the net. Now another shot. And held on to by the netminder. And that'll give us a face off inside the Reston zone. Rutherford and Fairbanks both out of the box. After serving their penalties for Rutherford. Now Leeds tying up the player. It gets out. It is won by Ashburn, but it gets out of the zone. Well, it's sent up. Here comes Leeds. Leeds trying to get through. Can't quite get it out of the zone. And now, Voltimo. Voltimo working his way through, trying to get out of the zone. Now sent in. Van Benton going to get it recovered for Ashburn. Now sent around. He's checked up off the puck. And now before he gets up the ring, he gets it out of the play. Or out of the zone. Now, the 9 for Reston. Trying to get out of the zone. Donovan can't put him on the boards, and it comes back out to Van Benton. Van Benton's going to get across. Gives it for Wu. Wu working his way across. And there is a penalty upcoming on Reston. And that'll give us a power play for Ashburn. So, 11-10 remaining here in the third period. Chipping penalty coming up on number 79 for Reston. And we'll have a face-off inside the Ashburn, inside the Reston zone. And then as their 2-minute penalty, a 2-minute power play. Shot towards the net there by Cal. Goes up over the net. Leeds tries to hold. He gets it back to Morse. Morse sends it towards the net. Tried to get tipped by O'Neal. Couldn't quite get his stick on it. Now Cal. Cal back down behind the net for O'Neal. Now to the corner. Now a shot towards the net by Cal. Blocked away by Rubenstein. He tried to get out of the way of it. But it hit him. Now back to Morse. Morse over to Cal. Cal sending it towards the net. That bounces. Not again. Now set towards the net. Puck is up there. And now, I don't know what, no pushing and shoving after the whistle there. There's no love lost between Reston and Ashburn. The taken down with leads. I don't know. I think he tripped over his stick. I think he might have done it on his own accord, though. So here comes Leo coming back through. Looking back through to get a 2-1 and get going down over to me. So I can't play fast. Now back behind the net. Now Leo sends it towards the net. Held on to by the netminder. And we'll get a face-off inside the Reston zone. 10-11 remaining here in the final period. 1:02 remaining on the power play for Ashburn. Face-off won by Reston. Gets across Raiders. And we switch down to Feliciano. Feliciano gets number 2. Now behind the net goes Ryan. Ryan looking, trying to cut through the middle. He takes a shot on the forehand, not able to get it. Now behind the net, Feliciano. Down to the far side boards. He sends it down low. Behind the net for Ryan. Ryan looking to the front. And that shot left away by the netminder. Finally sent out by Reston. As Reston tries to get a short-handed break, not able to do so as it comes back through. Now here comes Novitz trying to get a net on that. It's knocked away, and now here comes Reston. Reston coming back up through. And now Redditz. Sorry, Feliciano. Feliciano working his way up the near side boards and out of the zone. Now he comes through it. Last minute. Feliciano. Coming in through, and he takes a second spot away. Now sent up. Both things back at full strength now. And it's going to be Raiders gets back on the ice. And now that shot blocked away by, or that pass blocked away by Rutherford. But Weston recovers and gets it out of his zone. Now sending it up. Here comes Rubenstein. Rubenstein, he's got Rutherford. Rutherford sends it through. With a shot that's blocked by the team. Back. Kima recovers in his own zone, trying to set it up, held in along the line by Reston. That shot saved and steered away by the ball. Shot checked up by Rutherford. Now Rutherford working his way up. He sends it up, trying to get it up to. And now dumped into the zone there by Wu. Sent up and out of the zone, trying to get to it. That is not going to make it for Nathan. So I'm having some issues with the camera, or with the tripod, guys. The tripod, guys. Now Rutherford is it. Rutherford coming up. He sends it across from his move. Wu dumps it in front of him. Trying to give him chase behind the net. Not able to get it up. Now sent up. Looking up. And dumps it in, does Reston, as they try to get it out of the zone. Coming up along. A big hit along the boards. And Reston looks to get the puck out of the zone. And they do get it into the zone now. That's not that's all the last round. And then there's no icing, is that it's tipped. Now working his way out. Reston working their way forward. Checked about the puck by Lewis. And sent right from the window by Ashburn. Now behind him. And two effort players running, which are Neil and Powell. Now comes Reston. Reston working very good at the line. And it's hit across. Another shot and a save by DeVos, and he holds on. Sorry, I'm really having trouble with the camera right now. This tripod is probably on its last leg, so I apologize. Try to get this tripod before we go to Chicago next weekend. That face off tied up by Kyle, taken back by Reston as they try to get out of the zone. Now sent out by Kyle. That's going to go all the way down. Anything. Back down to the other end. So we're down to 6:22 remaining here in the game. Ashburn up by a score of 5-2. Trying to hold on to this CBHL win. Now Feliciano in for this face-off. Feliciano sends it back for Revitz. Revitz wins it back. He gets it up for Ryan. Ryan working his way up. He tips that forward. Not able to get it out though. Now, he was able to get into the zone, but not able to get it there on in return. I'm super tired, so I apologize. So Revitz now. Revitz trying to get it into the zone. It does get into the zone. Now Revitz sends it forward for Feliciano. Feliciano working the now across to the other side. Reston working their way out. They get it down. Now out comes Ryan. Ryan working his way out. He gets it out of the zone. Sit around behind the net. Now trying to set it up. Intercepted by he gets it out of the zone. Out of the scrum. Tries to get it into the zone. Leads. Hit with a knee on knee. And that would give us a penalty for sure. Figure out what the issue is with the camera. Like that. Now Cal in for the face-off. That face-off pushed forward. Now Rubenson gets to Apostolescu. Apostolescu with the he's sent. And now being sent out. Murphy. Murphy with it. Now Murphy coming out of the zone. He sends it up. O'Neill. Oh, a little bit of a delay throw for offsides there, but offsides is the call. And that'll give us a face-off just outside the Reston zone. We're down to 4:22 remaining here in the game. Ashburn up 5-2, 133 remaining on their power. Now Cal tying it up. Taken by Ashburn. Now sent across. O'Neill. Gets there and it's tipped out. Now it's recovered by Morse in the zone. He sends it across. Looking at someone. There's no icing. Looking for it. He has it in there. It's like where he gets to O'Neill. O'Neill, oh, he's pocketed by the Reston player. Now Murphy in for this face-off on the power play for Ashburn. He wins it. It's sent back around behind. Into the corner. From behind, looking for Wu. Couldn't quite get there, and it goes all the way out to center, where it's recovered by Sabato. Sabato sends it across the Reddish. Reddish pushing it up, trying to get into it. And it is sent into the zone by Murphy. Reston will recover, but they can't put it zone. Not sent towards the net by Sabato. Onto the netminder, and then we'll get a face off here inside the zone. 11 seconds remaining on the power play for Ashburn. 3:01 remaining in the game. Rutherford in for this face off. He ties it up and gets it back. Not able to hold the line. Well, they do hold the line. That was Feliciano with it. He sends it towards the net, and it gets tipped up out of play, and now gets the face off inside the zone. Rutherford loses that face off to Reston. Sent around behind the net by Rutherford trying to recover. He does recover it inside. Huge hook. No call coming. Rutherford did it now. He's south church one. Gets it forward to now behind the net. Looking out front. Tries to bank it off of a player out front. But now here comes Reston. Reston looks right through and tipped up. No call. Sending it around. Behind Ryan. Oh, he can't hold the line. It's coming out. Here comes Reston. Reston working their way back. Checked up off by Radaman. Now working cross. Fatima. Fatima to Van Benton. Van Benton working it up to Radaman. Radaman tries to send it across, but Van Benton gets it. Van Benton sends it across for Fatima. And Fatima loses the edge and loses the puck, but not able to get there. And he's still behind the play, behind the net, as Reston still has it out there. Now a shot towards the net, saved. Not able to get a stick. His stick is tied up. Stick is still tied up. Now towards the net, not able to get the puck out of the zone. Is Reston. Now a shot towards the net, blocked away out front by Rutherford. Now behind the net, not quite able to get to it there. Another shot. There's about 15 players in that crease. There's no way for him to make the save. And they are not gonna wave off the. They're not gonna wave off the goal. Though there was a Reston player sitting right there where that is the reason why he went down. Either way, it's 5-3, and we have a minute 3 remaining here. And that face-off by Feliciano taken. That's it now. Yeah. Feliciano trying to hold on. We are down to under a minute remaining in the game. Feliciano now in the corner. He sends it down to the far side or near side corner. Donovan with it. Donovan sending it around behind. He's checked up off the play by Dugan. Now working his way out. Here comes Rubenstein. Rubenstein sends it down to Kostelescu. Holds the line and dumps it deep. We're down to 35 seconds remaining. And working its way out to center. It does get out there, but it is offsides. Just offsides at the line. 25 seconds remaining in the game. Ashburn up 5-3. Reston has pulled their net. Now blocked out front by Ashburn. Ashburn still holding the line. Trying to. Now Wu. Not able to get it out of the zone as Cal holds it. And it finally does get out to the center. Now sent across. That was probably outside, but not called. But it does get out. 3 seconds. 2. And offsides on shot. So that is They are going to run it off. So they are going to run it off. That's the end of the game. Final score, Ashburn 5, Reston 3. This is not the same Reston team that we were seeing 2 weeks. The Reston 3 team that we're seeing back here. Our next broadcast for Rud Sports broadcaster for Ashburn will be tomorrow from around 11 a.m. from Wissahickon Pond up in Pennsylvania. 2 games tomorrow, AHF games for Ashburn. As they will there for a 2-game set. Tomorrow at 11 and another one, I believe the other one is set for 3:30. With that, have a great day. Take care of one another. Sports Broadcasting signing off. We will see you tomorrow.